Hello, Questers. Where the heck, Johnny, have you been? I'm right here giving you the update, the mid July update with my co host on Wednesday nights up there in smoky Canada. Keep your smoke to yourself up there, you Canadians. Is Judy. Hello, Judy.
Hello, John. Hi, everybody. And it's so good to be here, smoke or no smoke. It's just good to be back again. I've missed you all terribly.
Here we go. We got to say our hellos, Judy.
You go right ahead.
There's Gloria. I thank her so much. And Tammy Williams in the house. Hope you're doing good, Tammy.
Hi.
And Ray is still with me. We're always working here 24/7, guys. So please still subscribe, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And if you can support, it's fantastic. So when all the bills come in October, we can put a dent in there and pay off all these licenses that I have to buy to show you this podcast. I thank you so much. And there's Sydney. I can hear you, Judy, she says.
Oh, thank you. Good.
Hello, Luann. Luann's also very supportive. I always see her comments, Judy, Luann, Runick.
Yeah, me too. Yes. Thank you, Luann, very much.
Hello, Becky. She says, hello, John and Judy. You know what I've been doing? I mean, I post on Discord, my Farmer John little icon, getting the garden going, taking care of my parents, trying to recharge our batteries. I'm not talking about the same stuff over and over. And hello, Henry. And tonight, due to Osprey Muyan, we have 2 drone videos that we can show and compare. One from June 23rd and one from July 6th, just to see what's going on. It doesn't take anything away from the show. I think it gives it more hype. I mean, you only can see so much on the surface, and it's no spoiler that I know of. Judy, what do you think?
Oh, John, I think it's perfect myself, and it gives us an idea what they're doing and what it's like out there this time of year. No, I think it's a great way for us to go.
Yep. Hello, Linda. Hello, Dan. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, it doesn't give away stuff. It doesn't intrude on stuff. So people that say that are just foolish. And if there was a problem, I would have been contacted on something like that, obviously. Oh, my lordy 40. Holy Muyan, Becky. Thank you so much, Becky, for an SS. A super sticker.
Oh, thanks, Becky.
I thank you so much. You're the best. All you people are the best.
Yes, they are.
There's a robot. He's in the channel. There he is. And yeah, I try to keep up. I'm always doing something 24/7 on this channel, Judy, and we're getting a good response from Apple Podcasts. Hello, Chris. We got Snoopy in the sky. We got Chris the Scoop on the kayak. We got boats. We got planes. We got drones. What else can you ask for, guys?
I know, you're doing great. Keeping us busy.
Hello, Renee. Thanks for coming in. Yep. Oh, my lordy 40. Thank you so much, Tammy Williams. She's been with me many, many years. I hope you're feeling good and as best as you can. I thank you so much, Tammy.
Thank you, Tammy.
But it's an ongoing thing, you know. And then I got some people asking me, Judy, I never think of these things because that's the way Johnny's brain is, that the writer's strike in Hollywood, they got a writer's strike, the people that do daytime shows and shows on TV, Judy, you know what I'm talking about?
I do.
So would they have any effect on the Curse of Oak Island show? I mean, they're all scripted and not scripted, but the storytelling comes out of California. But I think because it's a reality show that they show us what they find, nothing script, then everything that they find and film and send to California, they send it to their storyteller, and they hype this and they hype that according to what they find. You know what I mean, Judy?
Yeah, I agree, because I don't think it would have any effect at all. I know that when they started on coming on air with the Oak Island show, Marty did not want them to have any scripting at all. I do think there's a little bit done now, though.
Right. Hello, Ashley. Yeah, the guy who puts the story together is in California. And I'm just saying, maybe if he's not on strike, then we're good to go. You know what I mean?
Right on. Exactly.
Hello, Jan. Thanks for coming. And it's like, okay, they film what they see when they go out, and that's it. There's no script. There's no nothing. Okay, we're going here. We're going there. We're going to search here. We're going to search there. They find something. We see it. They don't find anything. Well, they put it in the edited garbage can, you know?
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I don't think it's going to make a difference.
Thank you, Gina. We're coming across clear. But we'll see, Tammy. Yeah, I don't know if Robert Cosworthy is in the union there to narrate the show. So those were questions I tried to ask some of the cast members, but they're not really involved in the production of the editing and the voiceovers. You know, Judy?
Right. They often don't even know what's going on.
Right. And I think if Clothworthy went on strike, they would hire me because I would work for free.
There you go, John. And we would get the inside info, right?
Yeah. So, but I don't know who's in the union. So I just wanted to put that out there. I'm trying to find that tidbit of information because that's new news, Judy. You know, it's like, the writer's strike. Hello, David. Thanks for coming in. And yeah, Tammy, Robert, yeah. And I just wanted to put that out there. I have no official word on that, how it's going to affect season 11. But hopefully by November, they'll have a couple of shows in the can, and that would be over with, Judy. I'm not sure, you know?
Right, exactly. And maybe by then the strike will be over with anyway.
Yep. All right, let me say my thank yous that they're still holding on with me, Judy. Nobody has left.
Good. That's good news.
I like to thank the people that have been upgrading to the marshals on the YouTube, because they'll get the video from Muyan the day I get it. By the time I download it, which takes a while, they'll get it when I get it. I think that's a good perk to have instead of waiting 2 weeks. And got to have some perks there, Judy. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I think that works out great, John. And then we can do the podcast and all of us see it.
Yep. Hello, Tom. Thank you. Here's a couple of big thank yous to Nelson and Javina and the Pirate and Paul and Stefan and Jupiter, Sandra, Wayne, Carol, Virginia, Gary, Rebecca, Becky, Caroline, Barbara, Starlene, Jeff, Mark, Sandala, Roxy, and Jazdia. Also Joanne and Harderby. And also, I got her on the line. Judy, I thank you for everything you do for me and you do for the group. You know all the inside stuff that's going on to run this program, and I appreciate you giving your effort 100%, and I just appreciate you tremendously. Thank you so much, Judy.
Thank you, John. I appreciate you too, and I'm honored to be part of Quest.
I want to thank Daniel, the historian Spino, who'll be with us shortly, usually a little bit after 7 p.m. I thank him for what all he does. And a lot of work. A lot of times I have to recharge, and imagine how much work Daniel does. I mean, you got to give the guy some time off. You got to give the guy a little bit to recharge. I think I recharge. Look at all the stuff he does, Judy. It's just unbelievable.
Oh, I can't imagine, John, the amount of research he's doing even now is unbelievable. So I miss him, but I know he's busy.
And speaking of double, he just popped in at 6:46. Hello, Professor. And also, he and Charlotte have a big announcement that they're going to do on the Quest of Oak Island this coming Sunday on July 16th. We'll see what that's all about. I support him 1,000%, whatever he does. But everybody tune in to see what's posted between Daniel and Charlotte on Sunday, July 16th, only on the Quest group to see what they're up to, Judy. So we'll find out what they're up to.
Oh, now Sunday can't come quick enough. I'm anxious to find this out.
Yep. Hello, Scott. Scott's in the house. Of course, like
Hi,
I said,
Scott.
I want to thank John Snoopy Meisner. He's in the airplane. I want to thank Chris, the Scoop Seifert, who gives us close-up shots where they're parking in the church parking lot. And also he's on a kayak. We'll be getting them pictures shortly. And of course, our main man, Osprey Muyan. I want to thank all my moderators that have been with me. August will be 7 years. I started on Facebook Live, and I think about 2 or 3 years now on YouTube. I want to thank Tammy, Judy, Daniel, Starlene, Kathy, and Tanya from Portugal for all their help. I want to thank Jeff M. and Gloria. They're on the YouTube side for what they do, and our lifetime contributor is Chris Dona. I got to thank my main members from the Quest of Oak Island Facebook group, very close to 70,000 members. I thank them all. We're live to Facebook and YouTube, and I didn't do Twitter tonight. Other platforms include Twitch, Rumble, Discord, and Instagram. Also, our members on Spotify for podcasters around the world, Judy, on Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Amazon, Google Podcast. We're making a dent over there, Judy, almost 30,000 people.
Oh, that's amazing. That is so amazing to me. And they're all listening to us.
Yep. Hello, Susan Cole.
Susan's in Nova Scotia, and she's coming from the bowling alley.
Yep.
Good luck, Susan.
That's all I tell her. On the 5th frame is bear frame. Just win one for me. But, yeah, we got a lot of people watching, a lot of people looking. Like I said, August the 21st is going to be my 7th year, but not all on YouTube. People keep on asking me if I got 2 channels. Hello, Jeff M. I say all the time, no, that's a copycat clone of my format and channel of Oak Island only. We only do one show here, is the discussion of Curse of Oak Island. But he does use the same screenshots, sort of, and it's just I shake my head, but nothing I can do about it. So just got to live with it, guys.
Yep, John, you still are the best. And he has to copy you so you know you're the best.
Yep.
Tammy says it's 6 days before her birthday. Well, happy birthday ahead of time.
Well, it's my birthday, the 18th. So that's 3 days.
There you go.
After. When I decided to go Facebook Live. Hello, Pirate. Thanks for coming. Hello, Franklin. You keep on asking me this question all the time, and I don't know why you do. He works for Gerhardt, and he's in a couple of the screenshots. As far as the war room, who knows? So quit asking me that question. You're asking me one more time, I'm going to delete it. And that's that. How's that, Judy?
That's John. You don't fool around with John at all.
The real Patty. Hey, guys from Ireland. Well, how's everything in Ireland? Oh, my lordy forty.
Oh, that's great. Ireland, wow.
Oh, my lordy forty. That's all right, Pirate. I've been working in my garden, taking care of my parents. I put everything on Discord. And just try and enjoy the summer. But if it's not the smoke, it's the heat. If it's not the heat, it's the rain. So in between, you got to try to cut the grass. So it's a crazy summer here in the USA, East Coast. The update
Well,
of
it
the
has
world.
been here in southern Ontario too, John. We've had some crazy weather.
Yep, kind of crazy, but this is our summer, Judy. So we got to enjoy every day. Remember all those freezing days in the winter, you know.
Right. You know, it's hard for us because we want November to come so we can watch the show, but then that means winter.
Right. So, like I said out there, I'll repeat it one more time. I'm not sure about this writer strike, how it's going to affect. Maybe Robert can narrate the show, even though he just reads it off a script that somebody has to write it up. And that person who writes it up may be part of their union. You know what I mean, Judy?
Right, exactly. So we'll see what happens.
Yep, we got a lot of time till November, so we'll find out what's going on. In fact, we haven't heard that season 11's a positive thing. What we sort of know, but we haven't heard official word. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. But if they're working on that island, they'll be on. I'm sure.
Yeah. Franklin says, "What's happening on Oak Island is now. What's in the shaft?" Well, we can surmise that Gary had a hit, but it could be gold, it could be silver, it could be anything. It doesn't have to be anything else than the stuff we want to see, Judy. You know what I mean?
Right, for sure. Yeah, it's hard to tell, you know. It could be just monetary, but it could be an artifact that has those things in it.
Yep. Who knows? Hello, Caroline. Thanks for coming in. Regarding this, anyone make the auction at Blankenship's house? Not sure on that, Guardian. I haven't seen anything. I don't know who won what. I don't post that stuff on my group. But maybe somebody did win the hat, spending big bucks, big money that I don't have. I got trouble just putting food on the table. So
Exactly, John. It looked like that they did have a good turnout, though.
yeah, I don't know if they're going to sell that half of the lot because I think the back lot is David's property and the front lot is Dan's property.
Right. I can't see Dave letting it go, but who knows?
Yeah, who knows? With the sister lives there. Julie is her name,
right.
I think.
Linda.
Yep. Hello, Oliver. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing fine. As far as I know, nothing happened to David. Hello, Gary. Thanks for coming in. But
hi, Kathy. The Hook is with us.
The Hook came in. And Oliver, he's been so busy with his business out there. Go see his YouTube channels, the Oak Island Research and Michael's Dot to Dot. They have all the technical know-how that I don't have. They got things flying all over the place, geometry, numbers, I don't know, pictures. They get my head spinning, you know what I mean?
They do me too, John. I have to really think about what they're doing, but I do enjoy it. And they're busy all the time. Keep watching for them, guys.
Yep. And not sure what the auction was, Tammy. Just some, I guess, this 10X diving suit, a couple of hats that were signed. You know, anything of real good value they wouldn't have put on the auction. You know what I mean, Tammy? So really, we just said our thank yous, Gary. We're going to be getting into the drone videos very shortly, about 7 o'clock. Make sure everybody comes in here. And Gary, we got a special announcement from Dan Spino and Charlotte on Sunday on what they're up to. So stay tuned. Come in on the Quest Facebook page to see what they're up to. and I'll be reading it just as much as you guys. So we'll see. All right. Well, my next question is, before I get into the drone, what the heck have you guys been doing since May, June, and now July? A lot of
Yeah,
people,
anybody?
anybody going on any kind of vacation? I know the tours are closed, but support my friend Tony Sampson if you go up there for a boat ride. I guess the tours are going to be open in 2024. We know they got the new building for the laboratory there. But I hope you guys have been enjoying so far the summer off. Anybody had any special events that they were like, oh, wow, I got this. I saw this, John. This is your time to tell the world. Just sweating.
Kathy says she's staying cool. Luann wants to know what time on Sunday. Luann, it's on the Facebook page. Am I right, John? That Daniel will make his announcement?
No, we have no time.
Okay.
It's something he's going to post with Charlotte. As far as the time, is just watch the page throughout Sunday when he posts.
John, Tammy says she had transplant surgery. I can see in my right eye.
Very good,
Congratulations, Tammy.
Very good.
Congratulations, girl. Oh.
Very good. Dave is going to Toronto. Ashley went to Traverse City. Oh, there he is. Daniel Spino will make the announcement at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, Sunday. There you go.
Here we go, everybody. Something to look forward to.
Everybody's with the AC. Everybody's watching Skinwalker Ranch. You know, I saw that a program on that Skinwalker, I think last year. I know, Judy, you watch it, right?
Yes, I do.
But for some reason, it seems like, I mean, with Oak Island, it's more history. It's more, well, maybe the Templars are there, maybe the pirates are there, maybe history in the books. But it seems like the Skinwalker Ranch is going off on this alien thing that I think is just too far-fetched. Good entertainment, but as far as a factual thing, as far as the aliens and maybe some kind of, I don't know, something buried in the mountain, I don't know. What do you think, Judy?
Well, I don't think it's for everybody, John, and I wouldn't recommend doing it because it's not for everybody.
Right.
I enjoy it. I enjoy the science part of it, and my mind's open. See what they can prove to me. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, their format. I think it's going the needle towards, alien spaceships and alien stuff that I just, until you give me proof, I'm a doubter. I don't believe in it. Like all the aliens and all the spaceships, after they come 1 billion miles to Earth, they all land in Las Vegas. They all land in Nevada. No other place but Nevada. Not Detroit, not Portland, Oregon. Everything happens in Nevada. Doesn't it seem kind of weird that you travel 1 billion miles and you end up there? There must be a homing beak in there. What do you think, Judy?
Oh, who knows, John? All I know is weird things happen on Skinwalker Ranch, and I'm just open to it. That's all. But again, I said it's not for everybody.
Yep. Yep, it's no comparison to Oak Island. Just entertainment. But, I'm biased, obviously. But, I don't get into that. And I was just wondering what you guys thought. Ash, a little more fantasy.
I think,
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think most of our people would not enjoy it. Not talking about it all the time. So I think it's a good thing to just not do it.
I hear you. But I hate to see, I mean, they produce Oak Island too. I guess Robert Cosworth, he announces on that show too. I don't know. I haven't watched it. Right? He does the announcements on that.
Yes, he does. Yes.
I just hate seeing my heartfelt people from Oak Island tipping the scales to the alien side. Yeah, I know Ancient Aliens and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But it just seems the group was getting a little lost in the cosmos. You know what I mean?
Well, we'll see, won't we? Scott Lonsbury says they come to Nevada, John, for the Golden Arches.
Yeah. Yeah. Or they just love to gamble. I hear you. All right. Let's show this June 23rd drone video. I want to thank Osprey Muyan. Holy Muyan, Lordy 40. And we got
Daniel says my announcement is that I'm an alien.
Oh no.
Look out, John.
The real Patty, do you believe in UFOs? No. Show me the proof. You know how far technology is if they were doing this stuff in 1947 and now it's 2023? They had probably drones. Yeah. They had drones then. The technology that they don't show us. It's all our technology. Right. That's all it is. They're not going to tell everybody. Until I get, what do they call it? Taken out of my bed in my underwear up in a spaceship, and I come back down to podcast it, and I tape it, then I'll believe it. Otherwise, more fantasy. You know what I mean?
There we go. We got something to look forward to, guys. That should be interesting.
All right, here's a drone video from 6/23, and then I have screenshots we can discuss. Let me know if you can see it okay and you can hear it okay as we play it. Okay, guys? Tell me in chat. Now, you ready for the first video, guys?
We're ready, John.
What'd you think of that, guys?
John, that is probably the clearest one I've ever seen. That was absolutely beautiful. Well done, Mulan.
Osprey Muyan. I tell you, he's got to be a professional video 4K. Unbelievable. Unjust believable.
It is. It was just gorgeous.
And wait till you see July 6th video. Unbelievable. I thank him so much.
Well, yes, we know there's lots of action anyway.
And even Tammy saw it for the first time in 2 years. I'm glad. I'm very glad for that. That made my night there, Judy. And Tammy, you made my night.
Yeah, me too, man. That feels so good.
And Tammy will get all the updates as she sees it tonight. All right, here's some screenshots. Is it November? Renee says, yeah. He does a great job, I'm telling you. It's unbelievable. I try to give you the best. And I don't know what other groups do, but this is what Johnny does and my group does for you and my moderators. We try to give you the top-notch, best professionalism. And that's what we go by, Judy.
Yes, and you do it, John. You manage it, and we thank you for it.
All right, here's some screenshots to go over. And we can discuss from June 23rd. And anything you guys want to discuss as the pictures go by, just type it in chat.
Yeah, please, we want to hear what you have to say, guys.
Yep. And here's lot 5. I mean, we still got to find out about that 13-foot circle, Judy, with the stones.
Right.
A lot of questionable things that went through season 10 that we had no answers for. They just left us hanging.
Yes, they did. As always.
And here is hint, hint, when the swamp was dry. It's okay, Renee. It's all right. Don't worry about it. And this is hint, hint, when the swamp was dry on the 23rd of June. And I did post a picture of this of all the big rocks on the left-hand side. But then people are saying, well, maybe that's where the swamp was deeper. I'm saying maybe it was a dam to stop the swamp to going any farther. So we had a good discussion on that, Judy.
Yes, for sure, John. Yeah, it's good to see them doing it, but I've heard that they've had a lot of rain and are having trouble keeping the swamp dry.
Well, I'll show you that in the next video.
Okay.
This is the 23rd of June. A lot of things happened between the 23rd of June and June 6th.
Okay.
And I posted this picture because I say, well, if they really didn't find anything and they really are just pulling us along, look at the action on this date with all these cars. So it's got to be the production people, the TV people, the cast members themselves. Just too much action on the island for nothing to be there. You know what I mean, Judy?
Right, John. I agree. And obviously they're giving different areas a good go this year. Hopefully something will show up.
Because when Muyan showed their graft in the war room in Michigan, which I didn't see any box-like structures or anything, my jaw sort of dropped. But who knows if they maybe edited it out to show it. But I didn't see any vault-like structures in the Muyan technology that they showed us in the office in Michigan. You know what I mean, Judy?
John, and I thought that too when we were looking at it. Hopefully, the beginning of this season, we'll see lots of muon and see more, perhaps chess. Who knows?
Yep. And Franklin asks if I think the Ark is on the island. I think if anything is on the island, still there, would be a relic. Not piles of gold and silver like Dr. Spooner says, but maybe a relic or somebody's buried there.
I agree 100%, John, and I think if it's there and they find it, I think it will affect the world in a big way.
Yep. And I think really, if there was money there, like gold and silver and everything, it was probably deposited and taken out to make the new world.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yep, and Renee says, no way this would be continuing at this level. Yeah, this level is like crazy. This is like the first season. This is like the first. Well, then what do I know? You know, like Kathy says, they got the hook in me big time. I'm into the end like everybody else.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere.
Yep, and this is them. Beats for crypto, watching from work. Don't get in trouble, Beats. This is how they zoom in to Lot 5, this rock feature.
I am anxious to see what that is, John. I truly think there could be something on Lot 5.
Yeah. And also now it's harder with the Osprey Muon. We got those other pictures that I use in my profile, but there's no greenery. I'm trying to get a new profile with a green island on it. But my copycat has that already in his YouTube thumbnail, so I don't want to be the same as him, you know what I mean?
Right, exactly. Yep, just keep doing your own thing, John.
I always show the island and the causeway, and the copycat's got to do the same thing. Drives me crazy.
I know, too bad they can't think for themselves, isn't it?
Here's the war room. This is where it's all going to happen, in here.
Oh, yeah, it's always good to see it, isn't it? And we know we're ready to go.
Yup, Jan. The stone circle was closer. If you look back in my Facebook page, the quest, we had a nice drone shot of how close it actually is to the water. Remember that, Judy?
Yes, it is quite close.
Yeah. That's what I like, to give a perspective of, like, we're right on top of this 13-foot circle, but where is it from the shore? How far is it? You know, to get some bearings. They never show us those things like that, Judy, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't either, John. Having the drone has just been great, because I have an idea now exactly where things are.
And here we are in the compound, I called it. The new building there to the museum. Big laboratory. So I guess they're going to be there for a while.
Yeah, it sure looks like it. And I'm hoping we get to see the new lab this coming season.
I know. There's a better shot of the new building. But who knows how they're setting it up for the tours that start in 2024. You know, that's a lot of work too, Judy.
Right, it certainly is. That's full-time work to get that ready.
Now, Tammy, that first building looks like a caboose, Tammy. That first longer building is the museum. Then those add-ons on the back is the new lab for Laird and Emma. They have all their diagnostic X-ray, gamma ray, fusion, whatever the heck you want to call it, machines in there, Tammy. I don't know the names of the machines, but for diagnosing a piece they find right on the island, they wash it up, they clean it up, or they just picture it right through the rust, and it shows what the object is. Right, Judy?
Right. I can never remember the names of the machines.
Well,
I just know they do great things.
Yeah, I just call them X-ray, XYZs, whatever.
Right.
And here's hint, hint, when the swamp was pumped out, June 23rd. Here's a wider angle. I still want to know what they got covered on the right side of the island. Why do you cover a mound of dirt?
Yes, that's interesting. You do wonder what's there. Oh, the swamp looks so different when it's empty of water.
Yep. Franklin, they know all about me, Franklin. And then I said, look at this mist that's around the island. I called it the, they say the curse of Oak Island. I don't believe in the curse. But look at this stream of stuff, this white stuff going all the way around the island. I thought that was kind of eerie.
Yeah, I've not noticed that before, John, till now. Yeah, that is weird.
You see that white little stuff going around? Like it's gasoline or algae or something. I says, it's not Friday the 13th. It was June 23rd, you know?
Right. Exactly.
Well, so my eyes go to that. I mean, I can't see the money pit from here. It's too far away. But then I says, look at this white stuff going all the way around the island. What's that? What kind of sign is that from somebody? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sea foam.
If anybody from Nova Scotia out there knows what that is, let us know, please.
Yep, Kathy says it's sea foam.
Oh, wow. And she lives on the ocean, so she should know.
I thought it was just beer.
Thanks,
I thought it was just beer flying in. There's another shot. And plus, I'm looking at the bottom of the island, too. You know, I'm looking for openings, but if I would see it, they would already know it 10 years ago. You know what I mean, Judy?
Right, exactly.
But I don't remember seeing this sea foam before in any other kind of pictures, even on the show for 10 years or on drone videos that I know of.
Yeah, this is the first I've noticed it. So I don't know what's going on.
Franklin, they better take a sample.
Yes.
They unleashed a poison toxic fumigator from an unknown chamber because they're getting too close to finding what's on Oak Island. So they released the ghosts of Oak Island, released this poison gas. Oh, no. Holy Muyan Lordy 40.
Scott says it's the first time he's seen this also. Well, there are those out there, I think, John, that don't want whatever is on Oak Island found. So who knows?
Well, I can't breathe that I'm over in the USA, so I'm okay. Here's a close shot. Now, the question that came to my mind, Judy, is you see the 5 Muyan sensors, right?
Yes.
Now, on top, you'll see between 2 Muyan sensors, you'll see the C1 caisson. You see where I'm at?
Yes.
All right.
I do.
Now, everybody, look at choice drilling, the drill part.
Okay.
And they say they have to be at least 10 feet away from the sensors. Look how close that drill is to the sensor.
That's true. That looks pretty close.
I mean, it's...
Daniel says, I saw that at Daytona Beach in 1988 at spring break.
Huh.
He meant the beer.
I heard you.
Uh,
But I'm saying, why are they getting so close to these sensors that are trying to find something below ground with sensors, and they got this crazy drill so close? I mean, let the sensors do its work. You know what I mean?
right, exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought of that, but you're right. Oh, I hope they don't harm it.
Not harm it, but it's got to interfere. It's a sonic drilling. It goes down by sound waves and everything. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. You know what I mean?
And we'll see, won't we, when the season starts?
I hope so, but I don't know. And there's a nice picture
Oh, that's beautiful.
of Muyan coming in. And that's who we have from June 23rd, 2023, from Muyan, Osprey.
Thank you, Muon, so much.
Yep, Daniel. Now, in this next video that we'll show, it'll show a lot more of what they're doing. Really, Robot, you got the smoking ash in northern BC. Wow. Maybe low tide. Yeah, it could be a lot of things, but I never saw it before, so. And the questions arise.
More questions, right?
Yep, I want to know about that 100 by 150 anomaly next to Lot 5 that we have no idea what happened there. You know what I mean?
Right. There's still so much to learn.
Yep. Yep. And it's like people say, well, season 10 was maybe just a investigation type of season because they got late on the permits and everything. So now I hope they get the permits. We don't know about where the coffer dam is still going. We still know that the crane is there, that we have pictures and video, that the crane is at the garden shaft, Judy. So the crane is not being used to pound in the coffer dam at the swamp yet. So I'm surmising if the crane is at the garden shaft, it is for their permits to get and go deeper than 82 feet to chase the gold signal that they've been chasing, that they're telling us about. You know, Judy?
Right. Yes, I hope that it's given them time to get the permits this past winter.
So I hope they got all their ducks in a row. But then, as far as us seeing it, I mean, what are they going to show? You know, the crane going into the shaft, any kind of side tunneling, any kind of going deeper. We're not going to know anything about that until the season starts and gets into the season, you know?
Right. Yes, we can't see exactly what they're doing there at the garden shaft. Maybe in the swamp we could make it out, but not there.
Right. And if the swamp, they put a coffer dam in, well, maybe we can see something, but all you're going to see is a wetness and muck. You know what I mean?
Right. There'll be lots of that.
Yeah, and when they pull stuff out, we're not going to see that. I'm saying Muyan or how we zoom into the swamp. We're just going to show a mucky swamp with the coffer dam in it once. I'm not going to show the same thing over and over if it's nothing new. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. Okay.
The coffer dam was only unloaded on the swamp side, Real Patty. Stay tuned. We got another drone video coming. I don't leave you hanging. I show it all.
Daniel says, Judy, can you say out again? Out. Yep. Okay, Daniel.
Yeah. And also, guys, members, subscription, we're very close to 5,000 subscribers.
Oh, that's great.
I'd say about 35. So if I can get 35 of you guys to please subscribe to the Quest of Oak Island channel podcast, we will hit 5,000 subscribers on our only show. Our only show is mostly me and Judy, our moderators, and sometimes we get some surprises on some cast members. So it's all us, Judy, it's you, it's me, it's Daniel, it's all the guys, the moderators, Starlene, Kathy, Tanya from Portugal, throwing in things from Portugal. It's all us. You know what I mean?
Right. We all do it together, and I have to admit, we do get along great, don't we?
Yep.
Daniel said he loves my Canadian accent. I didn't know I had one.
All right. So that was June 23rd's video, and I'll post them separate out of the podcast. That means I'll show the June 23rd video to the world, post that, so it won't be in the podcast, and then I'll post the July 6th video, drone by itself, only, so people don't have to watch the whole podcast if they're just interested in just seeing the island, and not listening to me mumble. You know what I mean, Judy?
Right, exactly. Yeah, and I think we're all enjoying this, John.
Hello, Bob Stan. All right, you guys ready for the next video? Coming up.
We're ready.
Again, I want to thank Osprey Muyan and his professionalism. It's just unbelievable.
Yes, great job.
Now, this video is going to show a little bit more of what's going on. And we got screenshots from this video to go over it. So again, when I press the button, I see it's perfect here. But you guys got to let me know if it's doing some kind of crazy stuff through the internet in chat like before. Here we go. we be, guys.
Absolutely beautiful, John. Makes me want to go and camp there all summer.
It memorizes me, you know what I mean? It's like I go in, my brain goes into another world, you know what I mean?
Yes. It's altogether different to look at it from that angle.
Yep. And again, I thank you so much, Muyan. We'll keep it going as far as we can go, Judy, and it's well worth it, Judy. I think so. What do you think?
Oh, I think it certainly is, and I thank him from the bottom of my heart. It brings us together at least once a month, and it's beautiful.
It's just unbelievable. And the clarity, I mean, I like this better than the TV show.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% on that.
There's Jeff. We'll see. We'll hold you to it, Jeff. But I can do what I can do. But I try to be different, Judy, as you know. You know what I mean?
Right. And you do. You keep us unique.
And it's all for my members. I mean, I don't know all 70,000 of you, but I try to respond to everything. Also, if I want to put this out there, if somebody's spamming you or emailing you and is one of my members, please send me or my moderators a screenshot of who's bothering you and the statements in a screenshot, and we'll take care of it within seconds. He or she or whatever will not be in this group in an eye blink, Judy.
Right, John. Yeah, don't forget that, guys.
So, but we need a screenshot, obviously. And if somebody's trolling you or bothering you or emailing you from my group, show us proof and poof.
Scott's got a boot there kicking out.
Yep. Now, if my copycat starts playing guitar and doing poems, I'm just about to give up.
Well, you keep doing it no matter what. We're enjoying that. I hope you all have seen John's little bits on Facebook and on the other channels of him playing guitar. He's come up with some music for us and a poem. So look that up.
Okay, Lewis, thanks for coming in.
And Ashley says I'm planting tomatoes, John.
Just watering them now. But I'm just saying, I try to be different. I try to show different things. You know, sometimes when you have an edit software and it gives you music to play, then I download all this stuff, put the music behind it, and all of a sudden you can get some kind of copyright craziness. And it's out of an edited software that the music's supposed to be okay. But you go through all that work, and now I just delete everything. I says, you know what? The heck with them. I just play my own guitar, use my own background music on some of them, and just do it that way, Judy, you know?
And it works out great, John. I'm enjoying it. I think everybody is.
Yep. I try to.
Multi-talented guy you are.
Everything's good, Patsy. You missed 2 videos, but you'll have to look back later and watch them. I'll post the videos of June 23rd and July 6th later on and separately so people can see them. And that's what I try to do. I try to be different. And I try to show that through the group. All right, let's show some screenshots. I saw it, Sydney. I saw it. Oh, it to John. I saw the poem. Who else does poems on their group chat?
Right on. Very few.
Oh, God. I put myself out there sometimes too far. You know what I mean?
No, you do great. You do.
Well, here's a shot from the swamp looking out. Obviously, what happened with all this rain, guys? Well, I guess the pump, they just shut it down because it just couldn't keep up. The last video on the 23rd, you saw that the swamp is completely drained. Well, It's all full of water. Thank you, Tammy.
Boy, it doesn't take long, does it, to fill back up?
No, I guess they got real heavy rain there. I mean, we had some
Yes.
downpours here, so.
Right.
Thank you, Scott. And then we zoomed in on this Restall monument. I never saw it like this here. We always saw it just the writing, Judy. You know what I mean?
Right. Yes. Yes. I had to think about what that was at first.
Right. It's the Restall monument near Smith's Cove. So that was something different to see. We're trying to look for something different. You know what I mean?
Right. For sure. Now we know where it's at and what it actually looks like.
Now you can see it from this overhead shot. If you look up the road a bit, you'll see the round spot of stones under the tree up there. You see it?
Oh, yes.
So that gives you a location of the Restall's monument. And plus it helps that they put the white stones around it so you can really pick it out up there, you know?
Right. Yes. That helps.
Or they would call it, remember when they did the uplands and Rick went down in the bucket? That's below that. That's the uplands right there.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then there's a nice shot at the end. Imagine this place with all the big oak trees. I mean, now they're gone, but.
Wouldn't it have been something to see?
Or have decent cameras or something, you know what I mean?
Right. I'm sure it looked completely different in Samuel Ball's time.
Gary, I'll PM you later, see what I got in the storage. I don't have much because the shirts you got to buy a quantity of to get. I just can't buy one. That's the problem. Now this stone, okay, researchers, I'm not sure where it is located on the island, but it sure the heck to me looks like a tombstone. I don't know about you guys, but I never saw it before.
Yeah, I looked at that before, John, and that's what I was thinking because it looks like it's definitely standing up. I don't know.
It looks flat on one side and then an angle on the back. I'll get some location from Muyan. When I get location from Muyan, I'll pass it on to you guys. But the first thing I saw, I thought it was a monument, a headstone. I don't know. What do you guys?
Right.
What do you guys think?
You know, if it was laying down, it'd be different, but it's not. So I have to question what it is.
First, I thought it was the pillars. You know, when they had the sawmill.
Right. Right.
But this is not even close to the sawmill. Please subscribe if you can, guys. We need about 35 subs. It's free to sub so we can hit 5,000. I really, really appreciate it if you can do it for Johnny and Judy and Daniel and the rest of the crew here. If we can hit 5,000 on the subscribers. I know a lot of people don't hit the like button, don't hit the subscribe button. That's like a thing. But if you enjoy the content, you know, and all our efforts that we put into it, I don't think that's too much to ask just to hit the sub button, and it's a freebie.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't take anything away from you guys. Just give it a go so we can get those numbers up.
Now, here is that white stone, Judy. If you can see it in the middle of the picture, you see the
right.
You see the rocks, you see the beach line, the white rocks, the gray rocks, and you'll see it between three trees. You see the white stone right there?
Yes, I do see it.
So that's the location. Of that.
Huh.
So that sort of made me scratch my head. Well, how the heck are we still finding things in 2023? Am I losing my mind?
know. It's absolutely amazing.
And that stone looks flat on one side and angled in the back. Don't you think so, guys?
It does.
Scott, it says dig here.
I wish.
Unbelievable, guys. We always come up with something new. So that's the location of the stone that we'll get some more information on. I'll try to do a smaller podcast like in the first maybe 12 to 13 days in August, because I want to save it if I can get some information for the anniversary podcast. You know what I mean, Judy?
Right. Oh, that would be great, John. Cindy says a marker for ships. Who knows?
Who's going to see that? I think it better have a good telescope from way out there, no?
That's true. That's true.
Under Fred's shed. That's Tammy all the time, yep. And you know me complaining about Sonic Drilling's vibration drill. This is July 6th. That thing only has to be about 2 feet away from that Muyan sensor.
Right. Boy.
And you see that red hose that's in the mud that goes past the sausage table. They got some gravel on there because when they dump the sausage table into that bobcat, and then they dump that dirt, and that goes into a holding bin.
Okay.
That red hose comes from the drill hole. Hey, Tammy, I like that. Tammy Hurst, listen to this one. There was one. Oh, God, you guys are great. There was once a man named John who turned his fellow questers on. His podcast is great. He's never as late. Holy Muyan! I love it. I love it. Oh, my lordy 40. Holy Muyan.
And you're right, Tammy. He's never late. He's usually early.
Oh, God. Tammy Hurst. Fantastic. I got to show it right there. Boom. There was once a man named John who turned his fellow questers on. His podcast is great. He never is late. Oh, holy moly, Muyan.
Well done, Tammy. Well done.
Tammy,
John's night.
Tammy Hurst, you know what? You email me at the Quest of Oak Island at AOL.com. You just earned a brand new Quest of Oak Island baseball cap.
Oh, there you go.
So give me your address on the Quest of Oak Island at AOL.com and I'll send it out. I don't care if you live in China, Timbuktu, you get a free hat. Thank you so much. That's how much I like it.
There you go, Tammy.
It's the gray hat with the white lettering. You got it. Thank you so much. I like it. It was unbelievable. Oh, God.
You'll have to print that one up, John. Put it on your wall.
Oh, unbelievable. See, we got poets in here.
Yes, we do.
All right, where was I now? Okay. You got the choice drilling. It's almost on top of the Muyan. Okay. That stuff makes me nervous.
Yes. Oh, I hope that they don't in any way damage it so that we can get something from it.
But, you know, as far as I know, these sensors are on. They just don't turn off. They turn on and they're sending information on the daily, on the hour. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
So we'll see what they say.
Yeah.
And here's all the Duma's equipment. Obviously, if nothing was shown of interest, they wouldn't go through all this. This is my own personal opinion. Like Rick said, he won't even go over the causeway if he didn't think and believe something was there.
Yes. Yeah, they wouldn't have all this stuff there if something wasn't going on.
Yep, Scott, maybe they turned that one off during drilling. Yeah, but the vibration of that drill is going to go to the other ones anyways. That vibration of that drill in a filled area that's full of wood and junk and loose fill, that's all crazy dirt underneath there. You know what I mean? I took a screenshot of this because obviously they're in the tunnel doing something. You see the air vent is plugged in again, Judy?
Right, okay, yeah.
Also, where they...
Well, then they're down there doing something, John.
Yep, until they get the crane going, because they got to dig deeper. So maybe they're putting a couple more supports in there until the crane drops the digger down below. And I think that dirt that's sort of washed away is from all the rain they had. You see the ladder and that dirt that's sort of caved in?
Yes, I see that. Yeah, that could be.
Dave's thinking of this gray basket here. You see with the handles up high?
Okay, yes.
That seems awful big to fit in that hole, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
I mean, they had a walk down. They didn't go down in the, they went walk down in the ladder. I don't know where that thing's going to be going, but it seems awful big, but then what do I know?
Well, hopefully we'll get to see.
So the next thing we're going to be seeing is the crane dropping the hammer grab down in the shaft, dumping it into the dump truck to go another 8 feet and another 8 feet. I guess they go in 8-foot sections, I guess.
Yes, that's what they were doing.
And here's the crane getting set up to do that. Also, you see 10X above that, Judy, next to the old drilling rig that Dan Blankenship used with that big white square cover over 10X.
Right, yes. Wow.
Alrighty. And here's just a pull away shot of them shots that was zoomed in. As we pull out, I look for how much wood they use, not much. I look for cofferdam material, not much. You know, if those piles are going down, then you know they're doing something like that. You know what I mean, guys?
Right, John, yeah.
And there's the swamp completely filled up and draining out again for the 50th time. I don't know about the environmentalists, but I would love if they can cofferdam this whole swamp, suck it all out, cofferdam it, and actually see after the muck is sucked out and everything, they'd have to put a separate section for the eye because that's a natural spring that's going to be always doing the spring thing, watering up. But I would love to see it all cofferdammed up, but I don't think they would allow to do that, Judy.
Yeah, it's hard to say, John. I hope they can do that without a problem.
Okay, Kathy, be good. The hook has got to go.
Yeah, night, Kathy.
So now they're going to it's probably repumped out by now. What's this, January, oh my God. July 6th till now. That's 6 days ago.
Right.
But I don't know
Hopefully
if they got any
it's,
more rain up there, you know what I mean?
yeah, I'm not sure. I think it has slowed down.
Yup, Scott, see if there's ocean and sand below the muck. If it was man-made. Yeah, you got it. And there's a pull-away shot. I don't know what's going on, Renee, underneath that tarp. I have no idea. Just seems weird of all the dirt. They got to cover that little spot of dirt. Very,
John,
very
I
strange.
think it is. I think they put it there just to drive us crazy.
No. We got a nice picture of Billy. He's unloading more cofferdam material, but he's nowhere close to the swamp. This is like where the Smith's Cove is, you know what I mean?
Right, yes, okay.
So that's where the pile's going. But usually you want to put the pile closer to your work, you know what I mean?
That's true, yeah. I don't get that.
And it's like, well, I'm not going to bring this one piece and drive 500 yards for one piece, put the one piece in, but then what do I know?
Maybe they're going to put it somewhere else. Who knows?
They look like 10-footers, Scott, but they put them on top of each other, I guess. I don't know. And see, that's what they're unloading them right there. It's not near Smith's Cove. That's on the west end. See it, guys?
Yes, okay.
Go ahead, Judy. Daniel says, I saw a picture from about 20 years ago, and it looked like there was vegetation all over the swamp. It wasn't dried up either. Okay, Daniel.
Wow.
And that's it from the Muyan from July 6th. You got the 23rd and July 6th update. Gary, they never told us about the latter date, if they even took a piece of wood to date it. There's a lot of unknown factors through season 10. And I wish we would know a lot more than they told us in season 10. So they would take season 11 just to answer the questions from season 10, you know, Judy?
I agree 100%, and we'd like them answered, please.
Jeez. I hear you.
Yeah, Daniel's going to post that picture from 20 years ago. Thanks, Daniel.
Very, very good. Alrighty. Well, guys, like I said, August, I'll try to do a podcast maybe on the 13th, 12th, something like that, like I said, because our anniversary is August 21st. I don't even know what day that's on. I'm just throwing this out there now. So if there's any news and stuff, I'd like to present it on the anniversary date, the 21st. I don't want to do it all on the 12th, and then 9 days later, I really got nothing to say, but hey, it's my anniversary. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, just plan on the anniversary, John, and go from there.
You know, not unless something comes up that I got to show you guys. You know, it'll be a quick one, and then we can go in depth on the anniversary. I'm not going to hold it for 6 weeks or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. Okay.
So it's about all I have for tonight. And just keep on the lookout in the Face group and on the YouTube, because I always post a little video on YouTube if I'm coming on and Judy's coming on or who's coming on, and they're like 50 seconds long, or I use my emoji, or because down here you got to turn the whole studio on. It takes forever. It's easier for me to go from my laptop and just post something quick to keep you guys informed. So you guys always are with me. I'm with you guys as long as you're with me. I'm with you. And I want to thank you for coming in on this mid-July update. I want to thank Judy coming in. Pretty soon she'll be practicing her synopsis, and she'll say, "Oh my lordy, look what I got to do now." Right, Judy?
I will. I have to admit, it's always nice to have a break, but I'm always anxious to get back at it too, John.
Yep. Yep. But we all need to recharge. I mean, I put my heart and soul, and more than my soul, into this. This is my outlet to you guys. What you see is the real deal.
It certainly is.
I'm very upfront with you guys of what's going on with membership, or if somebody all of a sudden is a co-host and disappears or whatever. People know what goes on. You know what I mean? And I try to be up in front with something, but if I get not attacked, but if something is said about me that's screenshotted and people send me stuff, I do respond. I just don't stay silent on some things. So that's the way Johnny works. So, Judy, if you want to say your goodbyes, and then I'll say my goodbyes and get out of here. And we'll see you in August. Go ahead, Judy.
Okay, John, one thing I want to ask to make sure it's clear, on Sunday morning at 9 o'clock, Daniel will be making his announcement on our page, not on a podcast. Am I right?
On the page.
Yes. So everybody, because some have been asking, it's on our Facebook page. Go there and you will see it.
Right.
At 9 o'clock on Sunday morning.
Right. For the Quest.
Okay.
For the Quest of Oak Island Facebook page, and maybe I can make a clip of it. I'll ask Daniel and give it to the YouTube world, because a lot of people on YouTube are not on Facebook, and sort of. So, then we'll make a video of whatever he's saying and send it to the world. You know what I mean, guys?
Right, exactly. So I know I'm looking forward to it. I think we all are, Daniel.
Yep.
And thank you. So I'm going to say goodnight, everybody. It's been so good to be back with you all again. Gee, I miss you. I really do, and I'm looking forward to doing those synopses again. So until we meet again, please stay safe and keep enjoying your summer. You too, John.
Yep. Thank you so much, Judy. I got my AC on high cool max. I don't want to see my Niagara Mohawk bills, but it's just too sweaty. You know what I mean?
You got it. Mine's on too, and I know the bills will be up for sure.
Yep, I hear you. I'll have to be selling tomatoes and cucumbers on the side of the road to make the bill payments.
Well, you got lots to work with anyway.
Yeah. Good night, everybody. But remember, guys, members, what do I always tell you at the end of my podcast? Always go forward. You may get a setback in your life that everybody goes through in a matter of time, but you just believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams, no matter how old you are, for tomorrow is a never given. Never is it given that you're going to be here tomorrow. Appreciate today. With this crazy, crazy world we live in, oh my lordy 40, the world needs a ton of prayers on the millisecond, and I don't know if that'd even help. So as my friend Jan always tells me, you got to be kind. You got to be smiling. You never know what that other person's going through. And you got to stay safe. So my members and everybody out there that listens to me around the world, stay strong and stay positive. I want to thank you for joining Judy and me tonight. You guys are just unbelievable. Don't forget to help us out with that subscribe button to hit 5,000 subscribers just on YouTube. That's not the thousands on Facebook or the 30,000 on the podcast of Spotify. That's just YouTube, which is free. I want to thank you. Keep on looking out for when the next podcast is. I'll put out things before that. Don't forget, you got Daniel and Charlotte's announcement this Sunday at 9 a.m. on the Quest of Oak Island group. So I want to thank you so much. Take care and Bye-bye.